geography, history, and government. India. Relax and enjoy this gentle story. Whether you are awake, studying, or slowly drifting into sleep, let us begin our peaceful journey into the vast, colorful, ancient, and ever-growing land known as India, place where the past breathes softly through every street, every mountain breeze, and every quiet corner of daily life. As you settle in, allow each detail to flow lightly around you, like the warm currents of an evening wind, carrying images, history, and gentle knowledge that help your mind unwind. India lies in South Asia, resting gracefully between the towering Himalayas in the north and the deep blue waters of the Indian Ocean in the south. To the west are the deserts and plains reaching toward Pakistan, while to the east the land stretches into lush valleys, touching Bangladesh, Myanmar, and beyond. It is a country of diverse landscapes, where snowy peaks, golden deserts, tropical beaches, dense forests, and fertile plains come together as if woven into a single, beautiful tapestry. India today is composed of 28 states and 8 union territories, each with its own languages, cultures, foods, festivals, and expressions of life. From the bustling streets of Delhi to the shining coastline of Mumbai, to the technological energy of Bangalore, and the cultural rhythm of Kolkata, every city carries a unique heartbeat. You may imagine people commuting, shops opening, the aroma of morning tea rising from thousands of small homes, and life unfolding in countless tiny stories, each one part of a much larger whole. The climate is just as varied as the land. India experiences the intense heat of summer, the refreshing arrival of the monsoon, and the soft chill of winter across different regions. Rivers play a vital role in shaping life here. The Ganga, Yamuna, Brahmaputra, Godavari, Narmada, and many others travel across plains, forests, and cities, nourishing agricultural lands and forming the heart of spiritual and cultural traditions. In the north, Himalayan peaks like Kanchenjunga rise deep into the sky. And in the west, the Thar Desert glows under golden sunsets. India's story stretches back thousands of years. One of the earliest chapters begins with the Indus Valley civilization, a remarkably advanced society known for its planned cities, drainage systems, and trade networks. Centuries past, the Vedic age shaped philosophies, rituals, and ideas that still influence life today. Then emerged the Great Maurya Empire, under which leaders like Chandragupta Maurya and Emperor Ashoka shaped governance, diplomacy, and the spread of peace and knowledge. Later came the Gupta Empire, often called a golden age of science, mathematics, art, and literature. As time moved onward, the subcontinent saw the rise of the Delhi Sultanate, followed by the magnificent era of the Mughal Empire, which gifted India stunning architecture, flourishing arts, and a blending of cultures. Eventually, European powers began arriving: Portuguese, Dutch, French, and finally, the British, who expanded control step by step until India became a part of the British Empire. This long and difficult period of colonial rule continued until the country awakened into independence in 1947 after generations of struggle, sacrifice, and unyielding hope. The moment India became free marked a new beginning. In 1950, the nation adopted its constitution, becoming a sovereign democratic republic. Today, India follows a parliamentary democratic system where the president is the ceremonial head of state and the prime minister leads the government. The parliament consists of two houses, the Lok Sabha, representing the people, and the Rajya Sabha, representing the states. At the top of the judicial system stands the Supreme Court, safeguarding rights, justice, and the Constitution. India's armed forces, one of the world's largest, include the Indian Army, Indian Navy, and Indian Air Force, supported by special units and technological expertise. Their role spans defense, peacekeeping, disaster relief, and humanitarian missions, quietly protecting millions who go about their daily lives. And yet, despite its vastness, complexity, and deep history, India carries a gentle rhythm, one that ties villages to cities, mountains to coasts, and ancient stories to modern dreams. As this first part comes to a peaceful close, imagine the soft hum of life across a land where countless cultures meet, where time feels both old and new, and where every sunrise begins another chapter in a story thousands of years in the making. As we move gently from the deep roots of India's history into the strength and brilliance of its modern era, imagine the story flowing like a slow, steady river, calm, steady, and quietly powerful. India today stands as a nation shaped not only by ancient wisdom and diverse cultures, but also by remarkable achievements in science, defense, technology, and innovation. Let these scenes drift peacefully across your mind as we explore the country's capabilities and contributions. India's armed forces form one of the largest and most respected defense systems in the world. The Indian Army, standing strong across mountains, deserts, rivers, and plains, protects the nation's borders and supports millions of civilians during floods, earthquakes, and crises. You may imagine soldiers standing quietly at icy Himalayan posts, where temperatures fall far below zero. Their dedication steady like the mountains themselves. The Indian Navy guards the long coastlines stretching across the Arabian Sea, Bay of Bengal, and the Indian Ocean. Its ships, submarines, and aircraft patrol the waters, ensuring safety for trade routes and coastal communities. Far from the shorelines, the ocean's calm reflects moonlight while Indian vessels move silently across the waves. Above the land and sea, the Indian Air Force watches the skies. Fighter jets soar with precision. Transport aircraft carry supplies across great distances, and helicopters support high-altitude missions. These forces, along with elite special units, form a shield built on courage, discipline, and constant readiness. India's defense story also includes key historical conflicts, such as the wars of 1947, 1962, 1965, 1971, and the Kargil conflict of 1999. Each event tested resilience, strategy, and national unity. And yet, alongside these moments of challenge, India has remained committed to peacekeeping operations around the world, contributing thousands of personnel to United Nations missions. Beyond defense, India's achievements shine brightly through science and innovation. The nation's journey into space began with small rocket launches from coastal beaches, but today, the Indian Space Research Organization, ISRO, stands among the world's leading space agencies. India achieved global admiration with missions like Chandrayaan to the Moon, exploring lunar surfaces with precision, and Mangalyaan, the Mars orbiter mission, which made India the first country to reach Mars orbit in its very first attempt. Imagine the quiet hum of control rooms, hundreds of scientists working through long nights, the glow of monitors, and the gentle thrill of countdowns leading to the rise of rockets into the sky. These moments carry not just scientific value, but a sense of national pride and calm inspiration. India is also a global leader in medicine and pharmaceuticals, producing large portions of the world's essential drugs and vaccines. In hospitals, laboratories, and research centers, thousands of doctors and scientists work to develop life-saving treatments and affordable healthcare solutions that reach far across continents. In technology, India's progress has reshaped the modern world. The nation's IT revolution turned cities like Bangalore, Hyderabad, and Pune into global technology hubs. Millions of people now work in software development, cybersecurity, AI research, and digital services. Picture glowing office towers lit softly during the evening, teams collaborating, discussions flowing, and new ideas forming like sparks of light across the nightscape. India's engineering achievements range from enormous bridges and metro systems to smart highways, renewable energy projects, and high-speed digital networks. Trains glide across long landscapes, solar farms shine under the sun, and vast ports connect India to global trade routes. Economically, India stands among the world's largest and fastest-growing economies, contributing to global markets through industries such as textiles, automobiles, electronics, agriculture, and services. Handloom workers, factory engineers, farmers, designers, and innovators form part of a quiet, constant rhythm of creativity and progress. Internationally, India's influence is also cultural. Yoga, cinema, cuisine, music, and philosophy reach millions worldwide, building bridges of soft power that connect people across borders. For those joining or listening so far, feel free to like or subscribe. Whether you're awake or resting, this knowledge is here for you. As we drift gently into India's cultural heart, imagine yourself entering a world where colors move like soft waves. Music rises like warm morning light, and traditions unfold slowly, layer like petals opening at dawn. India's culture is not a single thread, is a vast tapestry woven through thousands of years, thousands of communities, and countless expressions of art, emotion, and celebration. Let these scenes surround you gently, allowing your mind to relax as the story flows forward. India's music traditions are among the oldest in the world. The smooth, flowing melodies of Hindustani classical music in the north played on sitar, sarod, tabla, and flute create a soft, meditative atmosphere, as if time itself is swaying. In the south, Carnatic music carries a steady, devotional rhythm, rich in emotion and purity. Folk music fills villages with warmth. Rajasthani strings echo across deserts. Punjabi dal beats energize festivals. Kashmiri santoor notes float like mist across valleys, and Assamese drums celebrate harvests with joy. Modern India adds its own vibrant layers: Bollywood music, pop, fusion, indie bands, electronic genres, and devotional hymns drift from radios, phones, temples, cafes, and busy streets. Whether slow and soothing or lively and bright, music here is a constant companion, something people grow up with, work with, celebrate with, and relax with. Dance in India is equally breathtaking. Each region has a style shaped by centuries of storytelling. Bharatanatyam from Tamil Nadu expresses devotion through precise, graceful movements. Kathak from North India tells stories through spins and rhythmic footwork. Odissi flows like temple sculptures coming alive. Kathakali uses dramatic masks and expressions. Folk dances like Bhangra and Gita burst with joy, while Garba circles swirl like vibrant galaxies. During Navratri nights, as you picture these scenes, imagine bright, traditional clothes, jingling anklets, colorful lights, and communities gathered in harmony. Every step, every gesture, a piece of history carried into the present. India's festivals are some of the most diverse and vibrant celebrations anywhere in the world. Diwali, the festival of lights, glows with lamps placed gently along doorsteps, symbolizing hope and victory over darkness. Holi brings clouds of soft colors drifting into the air, laughter filling streets and courtyards. Eid fills homes with warmth, feasts, and greetings of peace. Christmas brings gentle carols and decorated churches. In the south, Onam and Pongal celebrate harvests with floral designs and traditional feasts. In Bengal, Durga Puja transforms entire cities into artistic wonders. Ganesh Chaturthi brings music and devotion to Maharashtra, while Navratri, Baisakhi, Bahu, Lori, and countless regional festivals fill the year like jewels in a long, shining necklace of tradition. Between these celebrations, India's everyday cultural life flows quietly. Families gather for evening tea. Elders tell stories that travel from one generation to the next. Children participate in school programs. Communities meet at temples, mosques, churches, gurdwaras, and social centers. Libraries and cultural institutions preserve ancient manuscripts, while museums hold artifacts that whisper tales of kingdoms. Poets, explorers, and philosophers. Indian literature is another vast ocean. Ancient texts like the Vedas, Upanishad, Mahabharata, and Ramayana form philosophical foundations, while poets like Kalasa literature. In more recent centuries, writers such as Rabindranath Tagore Kane, R.K. Nanyan, Mulk Raj, Anand, and countless others shaped modern storytelling. Today, Indian authors continue to share new voices with the world, exploring identity, history, families, dreams, and the evolving modern life. Cinema, especially Bollywood, plays a major cultural role. Filmmakers blend drama, music, family, emotions, humor, romance, and social themes in a unique cinematic language loved across continents. Regional industries, Telugu, Malayalam, Kannada, Bengali, Maratha bring their own powerful storytelling, shaping global film conversations. Art in India flows from ancient cave paintings to Mughal miniatures, from traditional sculpture to modern abstract forms. Craftspeople carve wood, mold clay, weave intricate fabrics, paint murals, and create jewelry using methods passed down through centuries. Visiting local markets, one can feel this artistic touch in every handmade object, each piece carrying a quiet beauty of tradition and skill. As you imagine these scenes from north to south, east to west, picture evening lights glowing softly in homes, musical instruments resting after long practice sessions, and communities preparing for the next festival with joy. India's culture is a living, breathing, rhythm-warm, colorful, gentle, and continuous. As we drift from the vibrant sights and sounds of India's festivals and music into the subtle, comforting world of food, allow your mind to wander along streets, kitchens, and market squares. Imagine the gentle aroma of spices, the warmth of fresh breads, and the soft clinking of utensils, blending into a sensory journey that is both calming and fascinating. India's culinary traditions are as diverse as its landscapes, flowing from the snow-dusted mountains of the north to the sun-kissed coasts of the south. Breakfast in India can be a quiet ritual, steaming idlis or dosas with coconut chutney in Chennai, a plate of fluffy parathas in Delhi, Kia or Madhya Pradesh, or warm upma in Kerala. In villages and cities alike, early mornings often smell of simmering spices, fresh milk, and tea leaves, signaling the start of another day. Regional dishes carry centuries of culture. In the north, imagine the rich flavors of butter, chicken, dal makhani, and tandoori breads baked slowly in clay ovens. In the south, tangy rasam, creamy sambar, and fragrant coconut rice invite a quiet, meditative eating experience. The West offers Gujarati thalis, balancing sweet, salty, and spicy tastes, while Rajasthani dal, bati, churma speaks of desserts and enduring flavors. In the East, makar, jol, pantabat, and rosagola carry the gentle sweetness and river-fed abundance of Bengal. Snacks and street food offer a slower rhythm, a chance to wander through crowded lanes and smell fresh, fried or spiced delicacies. Soft samosas, crisp pakoras, tangy chaats, and chewy jalebis create a comforting background hum of life where children, elders, and travelers all pause briefly to taste and savor. Tea stalls dot every corner, filling the air with the scent of boiling chai, cardamom, and ginger, laughter and community moments. India's deserts carry the soft sweetness of festivals and family gatherings. Imagine a bowl of gulab jamun soaking in rose-scented syrup, layers of trifle-like kheer, and payasam simmering quietly on the stove, releasing delicate fragrances that fill every home. Coffee houses in cities hum softly with people sipping filter coffee, reading newspapers, or quietly meeting friends. While chai corners in villages connect generations through casual conversation and shared stories. Farmers' markets, bustling yet calm, carry the rhythm of the land itself. Fresh fruits, vegetables, spices, and grains are carefully arranged, their colors bright yet gentle. Seasonal fairs showcase local produce and traditional snacks, where a soft breeze carries the aroma of roasting corn, cardamom, and sugarcane juice. Festivals like Onam, Pongal, and Diwali transform tables with feasts that are part tradition, part celebration, part family memory. In urban centers, modern restaurants quietly mix tradition with innovation. Fusion cuisines blend Indian spices with global cooking techniques. Italian pasta, seasoned with garam masala, atishi rolls, brushed with tamarind sauce, or chocolate desserts flavored with saffron. Tea. Immigrant influences have brought Chinese, Mughal, Persian, and Mediterranean flavors, all mingling to create an ever-evolving culinary map. Dining customs are soft reflections of India's values. Families often eat together, sharing not just food, but stories, smiles, and traditions. Home cooking thrives alongside restaurant meals. Guests are welcomed with gentle hospitality, sometimes with sweet, milk-based treats, sometimes with fresh fruits or warm breads. A reminder that food is a bridge, a soft connection between hearts. As this section flows to its calm conclusion, imagine yourself walking through streets lined with spice-laden shops, home kitchens sending out warm aromas, children sneaking bites of sweet treats, and families gathering under soft lamplight to enjoy meals prepared with love and patience. Food in India is more than sustenance. It is a gentle thread weaving together history, culture, and community, a soft pulse that continues quietly throughout life. As we move from the comforting aromas and tastes of India's kitchens into the energetic and soothing world of movement and recreation, imagine a slow, steady heartbeat connecting land, people, and play. Sports, outdoor life, and gentle adventure form a quiet rhythm in the daily and seasonal life of India, touching villages, towns, and vast cities alike. Cricket, soft yet powerful in its cultural presence, carries a heartbeat felt across the nation. From children in dusty streets, tossing balls with careful arcs, to massive stadiums hosting the Indian Premier League, the game flows gently through the hearts of millions. Imagine the soft sound of leather striking willow, the quiet murmur of strategy, and the occasional roar of a crowd, yet, beneath it all, the calm rhythm of tradition and excitement combined. Other sports hold equally soft but enduring significance. Field hockey, once the pride of India's Olympic victories, evokes stories of past glory. Football captures urban imagination, particularly in cities like Kolkata, Goa, and Kerala. Kabaddi, with its earthy, physical elegance, connects rural communities, while tennis players glide across courts in Chennai, Mumbai, and Pune, practicing focus, patience, and precise movement. Outdoor life in India extends beyond formal games. Families wander through national parks where tigers, elephants, rhinos, and exotic birds move silently through forests, trekking paths along the Himalayas, rolling hills of the Western Ghats, and deserts of Rajasthan offer quiet spaces for reflection and gentle exercise. Cycling routes along riverbanks, forest trails, and urban promenades provide a slow rhythm to start or end a day. Sailing along Kerala's backwaters or the coasts of Goa and Gujarat offers both calm and adventure, letting soft waves carry your imagination outward. Seasonal variations bring their own playful energies. Winters in the north invite snow sports, gentle skiing, snow trekking, and village festivals under white blankets. Summers along coasts bring water sports, fishing trips, and early morning swims. Monsoon rains create lush landscapes, ideal for quiet walks, picnics, and soft adventures that blend nature with culture. Communities gather to watch and celebrate sports. Cricket matches are a quiet ritual in small towns and large cities alike, where neighbors meet, share tea, and discuss strategies as the sun sets. Village fairs often include informal competitions, running races, kabaddi matches, or archery demonstrations, allowing people of all ages to connect physically and socially. Imagine children laughing as they chase soft balls, elders encouraging them with gentle applause, and streets filled with soft, joyful energy. Adventure sports are slowly growing, offering river rafting, paragliding, and rock climbing. Yet, even here, there is a rhythm of patience, observation, and calm preparation, a contrast to the excitement of the activity itself. Urban parks, gardens, and promenades provide quiet spaces for yoga, meditation, tai chi, and gentle jogging, letting the mind unwind while the body moves. As this chapter comes to a soft pause, imagine India's landscape flowing beneath you, mountains rising quietly, in the distance rivers meandering peacefully, villages and cities, alive with human energy, yet balanced by nature, and communities participating in movement, play, and observation in ways that honor both tradition and modernity. Sports and outdoor life are more than exercise. They are gentle expressions of identity, joy, and connection. In cities, mornings begin quietly with a soft hum of buses, rickshaws, and bicycles weaving through streets. Shops open slowly, aromas of chai and fresh breads drift into narrow lanes, and office buildings start filling with gentle activity. In villages, the pace is softer, fields glistening with dew, farmers tending crops, children walking to school under the early sun, and elders greeting neighbors with warm smiles. Homes vary from high-rise apartments to humble, modern thatched dwellings. Yet each carries a sense of community, family, and connection. Transportation flows like a gentle pulse. Trains glide across plains and hills. Metros move efficiently in bustling cities, and small boats drift along rivers. Roads and highways connect distant regions, carrying goods, stories, and people softly across the vast land. The country's healthcare system, including the NHS like public hospitals and private clinics, quietly supports millions, ensuring that care reaches the young and elderly alike. In schools, children engage in studies, arts, sports, and cultural activities, learning not just knowledge but values, traditions, and curiosity. Life begins and ends with gentle rituals. Birth is celebrated with soft ceremonies, blessings, and quiet family gatherings. Each region has its own customs, yet every family expresses hope, love, and joy. Marriage rituals vary widely from elaborate multi-day weddings in Rajasthan to intimate ceremonies in Kerala, but all carry music, colors, food, and a sense of sacred bonding. Funerals and death rites are observed with respect, often involving soft chants, gentle processions, and quiet remembrance of the departed, reflecting belief in continuity, memory, and cycles of life. Cultural oddities add warmth and charm to daily life. Street festivals, temple processions, and local fairs appear throughout the year, offering gentle entertainment, storytelling, and interaction between generations. People gather to share meals, laughter, and stories under the canopy of trees or in quiet courtyards, weaving ordinary moments into the fabric of life itself. India's arts, literature, and music continue to thrive softly alongside daily routines. Classical concerts, folk performances, poetry readings, and cinema screenings occur in theaters, homes, and open spaces. Libraries and cultural centers quietly invite exploration, while streets hum with melodies of temple bells, devotional songs, or children practicing instruments. Famous personalities, historic and modern, add quiet inspiration to India's story. Figures like Mahatma Gandhi, whose gentle strength changed the course of history. Rabindranath Tagore, whose poetry touched hearts worldwide, and scientists like C.V. Raman or P.J. Abdul Kalam, who brought curiosity and discovery to millions, leave traces that linger softly through education, conversation, and memory. Modern leaders, artists, athletes, and innovators continue to shape India with a quiet determination that blends creativity with diligence. As we reflect on the national achievements, imagine India as a gentle, living mosaic, millions of lives. Cultures, landscapes, and stories interwoven seamlessly. From the Himalayas to coastal sands, from ancient temples to modern laboratories, from bustling cities to quiet villages, life flows steadily, filled with curiosity, tradition, and gentle progress. Whether you're drifting into sleep or continuing your day, we hope this journey brought calm and curiosity. India's story, vast and colorful, continues in the hearts, minds, and daily lives of its people. Every sunrise brings new beginnings, every evening reflects on what has passed, and every quiet moment carries the legacy of centuries, softly whispered in songs, festivals, flavors, and routines. Let this gentle vision linger as you rest, dream, or reflect, carrying with it a sense of calm, connection, and wonder.